Stability ball rollouts. This is a fantastic abdominal exercise, much like the ab roller, but this uses a stability ball, as most gyms have some kind of ball available. You're going to start in a somewhat erect position, more like a 45 degrees. Start with your arms straight, palms on the ball, and just roll them out. As you come back, I want you to push against the ball, utilizing those shoulders and keeping the midline tight. I'm using a little pad for my knees. I'm obviously on a hard wood. If your floor is soft, you might not need it, but it's still nice. If that's too easy, you're going to want to go ahead and just start with the ball a little more forward. Therefore, you actually finish in a more extended position. So a little more forward. I'm gonna start already leaning more forward. All right. A coaching correction. I do not want your lower back to sag at the finished position of the movement, which happens with a lot of people. The basic correction is to think about posterior versus anterior pelvic tilt. Look at my pelvis. This is anterior pelvic tilt. Anterior pelvic tilt is when the top of your pelvis is tilting forward anteriorly. Posterior pelvic tilt, sometimes called a pelvic tuck, is when the top of your pelvis tilts backwards towards your heels. I want you to try to maintain this posterior pelvic tilt, particularly at the end range. I'm going to perform it now. I'm going to start with 2 reps of the technique I don't want. Hopefully you can see the glaringly obvious difference. Okay, so I'm in that anterior pelvic position, a sagging lower back. 2 reps of the technique I do not want. Oh. I'm gonna fix that, man. I'm already feeling that in my lower back. That's a no-no. So I want this tucked. I want you to maintain this position so we have all the work coming from the abdominals, and it comes from the upper body as well. Push into the ball as you return. That's it. Have fun.